Hi guys, I'm Clem and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my April TBR. For the month of April, I don't really have a precise TBR because actually I'm on spring break and so I'm in vacation for a month, but I also have my essay to write, so I don't really know how my reading is going to be, like to go. So I don't have really something precise, I just have a list of books I would like to get to, but it's also a very long list. I have a lot of books and I'm also going to Cuba for 2 weeks, so I plan to read a lot of books because I'm basically going to spend days at the beach reading, so like it's pretty optimistic I think. But anyway, let me show you the books I would like to read in April. First book I'm going to reread for sure this month is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. I have already reread in March City of Bones and City of Ashes. Actually, I'm currently reading City of Ashes right now. So with Sarah and Jennifer, we're going to all together read City of Glass. Then we'll continue with our rereading of the Mortal Instruments. So definitely I'm going to reread that. Next, I absolutely have to read this month King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. So this is the third book in the Red Queen quartet. And I need to read it because War Storm, or what's the name? Storm? I don't know, like the last book in the series is coming out in May, I think, and I would like to be ready for the last one and to be able to read it so I can finish the series and then never talked about it again, because it's not my favorite series of all time, but I still want to know where it's going on and how it's going to end. Next up, I also really would love to get to The Art of the Betrayal by Mary Pearson. So this is the second book in the Remnant Chronicles trilogy. The first one being The Kiss of Deception, that I read last year, 2 years ago, and I absolutely loved it, but I never continue on with the second one, and I have this book on my shelf for more than a year now. It's actually Jenny's, and I still haven't got around this book, so I think that April is a good time for me to do it, and if I could finish this trilogy before the summer, it would be amazing. So let's hope I'm going to get to this book in April. In April, I also plan on rereading the All Legend trilogy by Marilu with one of my friends on Instagram that's called The Bookish Benchy. So I'm supposed to read the 3 Legend books in 1 month, which is not a problem for me because they're one of my favorite trilogy of all time, but still, it's still 3 books to read and I would like to read them before going to Cuba, so in 2 weeks, but I think I'm going to be able to do it and it's going to be amazing and I can't wait to finally reread this book. This month I also need to read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah Jamas. So this is the collection of short stories that goes with the Throne of Glass series, and I need to read it because actually I need to read it before reading Queen of Shadows, which is the next book I have to read in the series in order to be like on track with this series before the last one is coming out, I think in September or in October. So I think I'm going to read one short story by one short story, like I'm not going to read the whole book like directly. I'm going to read one short story there and then another one at another time or something like that, because I don't think I'm going to be able to read all the Assassin's Blade in one sitting, so yeah. So these were the books I would like to read before going to Cuba, but I'm going to mention a few books I'm going to read in Cuba. I have on my e-reader for Cuba, so I would like to read the last book in the Selection trilogy because I reread those books in December and I just need to reread the one. With the ones, I also have a bunch of contemporaries to read. So on my list there is The Night We Said Yes by Lauren Gibaldi, The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr, and this is the story, I think, of a girl who forgot all of her memories except one or something like that. I know that it came out like last year and I was really pumped about this. I absolutely wanted to read it and I never got around it, so I think it's a good time to do it. There is also History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. this would be the first Adam Silvera book I will read, and I'm very intrigued by Adam Silvera because a lot of people love it, and I think it's something I'm going to enjoy, but still I'm a little bit scared about how it's going to go. Like, I don't know, I'm scared that I'm not going to like it. I don't know why. I will let you know about it, but I don't know, it's weird. I also have a Cassie West, so By Your Side, that Sarah read this summer, and she absolutely loved it, and I think it tells the story of one boy and a girl who gets locked up in a library or in a bookshop or something, but actually they hate each other or something like that. I mean, it's a love story and it's perfect for Cuba, like something I'm going to read in one afternoon at the beach, so it's perfect for Cuba. On the list, basically it's a bunch of contemporaries. You see there is also Jennifer Smith, like I know a lot of people read it and I know it's like good contemporary, like it's fast read and stuff like that, and it's cute. Basically I have 14 books on this list, so we'll see how it goes. I'm sorry this is a little bit blurry, like it's not really a TBR. At first I was not going to do a TBR, but I said let's share some of the books I want to read, so it's done. Sorry but it's blurry, it's how it is and it's how I am, so deal with it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was really quick, but still, as you can see, it's really late, so I'm filming that just like oh yeah, let's film. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to share and to like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave me in the comment down below, tell me if you read any other books I mentioned or anything, like, I don't know, tell me something if you want, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!